Good day, everybody. Welcome to the podcast for She Comes First and Selfless Sex. I am again Dr. Nick Myers. Welcome to the show. And today is September 22nd, Sunday, the last day of summer 2019. Think about that. Time's going pretty damn quick if you ask me, but it's just going pretty quick. So today's podcast, I kind of got an idea from a post that, or like a little meme thing I put up about a week or so ago, and it was about men. And it said this: men also deserve to be spoiled, told they are handsome, told their efforts are appreciated, and should also be made to feel secure. If he treats you like a queen, treat him like a king. So my question for the ladies and the partners of men out there, especially the good ones, what do you do to let him know, to let your man know that he is loved? What do you do to show him that he is appreciated for all of his efforts in dealing with you in life and taking care of kids? Let's talk about that today. So as I get this section started, I'm really interested to hear what ladies, what women and your partners, what do you guys do to show your man that he's appreciated and also to show him that he is loved? So, of course, I'm going to go through 5 things that a website says that will help you show your man that he's appreciated. And I'm getting this list from something called the Good Men Project. Now, some of these things I agree with. Not everyone I do agree with, but I'm just going to go through 5. So hear me out. Number 1 is to compliment him. I can understand that. That's the easy one. But think about it. He's probably given you thousands of compliments on your dress. Your hair looks nice today. Like your perfume smells really good. He's probably watched you walk towards him wearing some sort of like nice lingerie and heels, and you've seen his jaw hit the floor like Scooby-Doo. You know what I'm saying? And just, some compliments aren't even verbal, but if you see him, like he's got his hair cut, mention it to him. He's got a suit on. He's going out to work, or even his cologne is nice. Feel free to make a quick little comment. It doesn't have to be a big ovation and symphonies and everything like that. No, just let him know, and I guarantee you he won't forget that. Number 2, tell him that you appreciate what he does for you and the family. Now, granted, you got a lot of cats out there working 9 to 5 at a job that they can't stand. Their boss probably sucks, or they're kind of worried about being fired on a daily basis. That is not a good situation to exist in, but they're dealing with it because he actually gives a damn about you, your family, and your status of living, and they don't want to give that up. Well, he doesn't want to give that up. Plus, he wants to be a good role model for you and his kids. And even if they're not his kids, the kids. I can't say give him a pat on the back. That's not it. But sometimes you just have to recognize what he's going through. You can't kind of always just like brush it off and brush it under the table. But sometimes you may actually just have to sit down and listen to him vent about things that go on during the day at work, and you'll kind of hear what he's going through. And then you may have a different type of appreciation for what he's doing for you and the family. So I will let you guess what number 3 is. Okay, ready, go. Sex. There you go. Number 3 is sex. And if you look on most of these appreciation lists that are on the net somewhere, sex is usually top 5 someplace, which is fine. I can understand that because sex feels really good, It's like chocolate, like Hershey's Kiss. You can't really eat just one. You just like to have it because it feels really good. Fine. But I don't like how they broke it down on this list. So of course, me being me, I'm going to change it up a bit. So I want to say this: how about sexual surprises. Meaning, don't forget, like a couple of months ago, I did a podcast on sexting. Because sexting can be done right and it can be done wrong. So I'm saying most guys if most guys would like it if their lady is kind of more adventurous. Let's say if she's texting or something like that, I want to have sex with you or whatever. That's cute. That's fun. That's kind of standard. Send him a picture of your breath out, or both of them. Or if you're really adventurous, send him a picture of your labia. There you go. Or if you really want to go for it, spread your labia open and text him that picture, and watch his ass fall on the floor. Like that's when his jaw's gonna hit the floor like Scooby Doo, like zoinks and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? That will catch most dudes off guard, which is true, and that's something a little bit different. I'm not saying that's for every lady out there to try, or every partner out there to try, but I had to put that out there. Just remember, a few months ago, I said, like, you may want to step outside of your comfort zone. So there you go. So that's one thing that you could do to possibly to spice things up just a little bit. And I'll say that was A. This is B. How do you show your man that you sexually desire him? How does he feel desired? What do you do to show him that he is desired as a man? Because I'm always talking about on the Facebook group, as you've probably seen by now, making her feel special, making her feel desired. So ladies, what do you do to show your man that he is sexually desired? That's a good question. Because I can't answer that for you, only you can. But I'm going to put that out there. How do you do that? Now, number 4 is kind of interesting. They suggest being supportive of his alone time. That's interesting. Granted, most guys need a few moments to themselves or an hour or two by themselves. Or they may have hobbies or go biking, go mountain biking, go cycling, or they're musicians that they need to practice, or they're going to band practice, or they're playing a show or something like that, because I can relate to that more than anything else. But it's being alone time, having alone time for a guy is not a bad thing. And I don't want ladies to think or to understand that they're being rejected in any sort of way or anything like that. It's not about that, because sometimes you just need some time just to center yourself and to do something that you enjoy. So for a while, I was a drummer going to band practice on Sunday, and that was it. Granted, I wasn't married, and I didn't have a girlfriend. I did have a girlfriend, matter of fact, because she would come to the shows. But it was just like, it was an understood thing. It was cool that I was doing this thing, and she was fine with it, and she liked it, and she supported it. And or if I was working on a sexual health idea, trying to come up with a new intervention or something like that to help people stop spreading HIV, I would actually text her, I'm going dark for a few hours, so I'll get back to you. That was it, because she knew what I was trying to work through in my brain. But guys having alone time, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all. Just give him an hour or two, whatever, a day or if that, and things will be fine. And now in contrast, if he's messing up and he's blowing through money and bills aren't being paid and he's not handling his business, then you definitely should say something. But other than that, just give him some alone time. It's fine. It's good for his soul. So finally, for my number 5, they have like number 6 or 7 or 8, I think. But I'm going to combine 2 into my number 5, and my number 5 is A. Put down your cell phone. Meaning, if you're going to be with your partner, be with him. Be in the moment. Don't try not to be so distracted by other things in the world that are going on. But hear me out. If it's something, if it's a family member and they're having problems, you have to just say, my sister's calling me, something's going on. That's okay. But if you're sitting there trying to be like somewhat, romantic, and your phone's going off because Pookie and them keep calling you, that's not going to work. It's not going to work at all. And B, this is a common courtesy, in my opinion, but if you're going to the kitchen, offer to get him something too. Meaning, like, if you're getting yourself a cup of coffee, offer to get him a cup of coffee. If you're getting a soda or something like that, offer to get him, ask him what he would like, something, from the kitchen. It's just that simple. That's common courtesy. That's not a big deal, in my opinion. But hopefully, hear me out. That's it's being reciprocated by him too. That's just fair. But yeah, go back to the whole phone thing, because technology is great, but it can also be overwhelming at times. It can really get in the way of your personal business. So sometimes you may just have to put your phone down, put it on vibrate, turn it off, so you can be in the moment with your man. So you actually can focus on each other versus then the outside world. So in closing, I just want to say, if you guys like this podcast, feel free to hit the like button or hit the whatever button or share this podcast, because I'm really trying to get this revolution started and spread the message. This is really important. I really have to say this, because yes, She Comes First and Selfless Sex are really completely devoted to promoting female pleasure. But you know what? You can't forget about the guys. Mainly because I'm a guy too, and I can admit I do like attention. Not a lot. That's not my thing. And also putting effort into our relationship, that's also very important to me as well. But yeah, we cannot, speaking to both men and women out there, we cannot forget about the guys out there. We just can't. So guys also need to feel loved and let them know that they are appreciated. So there you go. So on that note, I'm out. You guys have a great day. Stay tuned. I'll talk to you soon.